Hey, what's up, YouTube? It is Wednesday. That means we got to prepare for Thursday night football. But before we do that, let's talk about what happened on Monday. Those exciting Monday night football games, right? With the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers, and of course, Cleveland versus Pittsburgh. And let's just do a little moment of silence for Nick Chubb because that was horrible, man. His knee literally bent laterally 90 degrees, which is nuts. Like that was one of the most gruesome knee injuries, and I've seen a lot of gruesome knee injuries. That was not good. I hope he has a speedy recovery. I have him. I had him on one of my fantasy football teams, but honestly, that doesn't even matter. I hope he recovers and comes back strong. I am a little worried that he's going to have a Todd Gurley-esque kind of recovery and comeback. So it's unfortunate, man. He is literally the best running back in the NFL, the best true running back, and he's just a good guy. Very humble. Just puts his head down and works. And yeah, I just wish him the best. Anyway, so let's talk about the bad beats that we had on Monday. Chris Olave, he hit. Deshaun Watson, he hit. But Derek Carr and Elijah Moore, man, we missed Derek Carr by what is that? Seven freaking yards, man. And guess who threw 8 yards in that game? Guess. Taysom Hill. Taysom freaking Hill came in on their quarterback and he threw 8 yards. That is just that is so infuriating. The New Orleans Saints, hear me out. Please stop putting Taysom Hill under as quarterback. Come on. Just stop. It helps nobody. It is pointless. 8 yards. What does that do for him? Give those to my boy Derek Carr. But anyways, Elijah Moore, another bad beat. I honestly thought Amari Cooper was not going to play. He was dealing with a groin injury, and groin injuries are really tough to come back to, especially that same week, because your adductors, which are considered your growing muscles, those need to be good for you to be cutting like a wide receiver does and just be running up and down the field. But hey, he was in there. He was looking good. He surprised me. So kudos to Amari Cooper and that training and the athletic staff or medical staff in Cleveland. They got him. Ready for the game. Elijah Moore missed it by 2 yards. Okay, there was a couple throws that Deshaun Watson threw that were uncatchable in a sense, and if Deshaun Watson was just a little bit more better at the quarterback position, then Elijah Moore would probably hit this. But nonetheless, I mean, it didn't even matter because Derek Carr missed it by 8 freaking yards because of Taysom Hill. But let's talk about what we have going on this week. All right. So, are we going to bet on any quarterbacks for Thursday night football? No, no. Honestly, if I were to bet on a quarterback going under, it'd be probably Brock Purdy going under this game just because they are going to run the ball a lot. So that is why I'm going with Christian McCaffrey over 79.5 rushing yards. If you see this little icon here, you could click it. It shows you what the previous games looked like. He had 116 on the ground against the Rams and 152 on the ground against Pittsburgh. So that, man, Christian McCaffrey, he is the head of this offense. Like the offense runs through Christian McCaffrey and it is not going to stop. The reason why the 49ers are looking so good is because Brock Purdy, this guy just does not make mistakes. And in the San Francisco 49ers team, you just have to get a quarterback that does not make mistakes and he is going to look good. He is going to make the team be good. So lock up Christian McCaffrey over 79.5 receiving rushing yards. Don't be surprised if he hits this in the first half. And then we're going to get Deebo Samuel over in yards as well. 52.5 receiving yards. You can see here, he got 63 last game against the Rams. And that game that Ayuk blew up, he got 55. So he could definitely hit this 52.5 over. Look, he hit oops, what did I do there? He hit 55. He hit 55 in a game where Ayuk was the main contributor. So in this game, the big difference why I like Deebo so much this game is because Brandon Ayuk is dealing with an AC sprain, over right on over here of the shoulder. happens a lot when you fall on it. Justin Jefferson had it, not as severe, but he had it maybe last year or 2 years ago, and it didn't even keep him out. So just like Brandon Ayuk, it didn't keep him out. Now with Justin Jefferson, he's a generational talent, so it didn't even affect his performance. But Brandon Ayuk, yes, he's a great receiver, but I could see his performance dip just a bit today or significantly today. So don't be surprised if this is a George Kittle and Debo Samuel game. All right, so we're definitely going to leave Brandon Ayuk out of this play. But what we are going to fire up, because we have to get one more player from the Giants. Are we going to get Daniel Jones? No. So we're going to go ahead and fire up Darren Waller over 45.5 receiving yards. He is back from his injury. He looked good last game. He got 76 receiving yards, and against Dallas, where he wasn't being used as much, and that whole offense looked bad against Dallas, he got 36, right? So expect the Giants to be down in this game. Expect them to be throwing the ball a lot, especially they don't have Saquon Barkley. So they're definitely going to rely heavily on Darren Waller and that passing game. So it is what it is. We just got to go ahead and fire this up. Christian McCaffrey, Debo, Darren Waller. I'm actually going to throw down 2 units on this, right? So my unit system is based off $100 just because that is the theme of this YouTube channel. I said I'm going to take you from $100 to $1,000. So that is what we're going to do. So we are actually going to put 2 units on this. Why? Because it is a 3-player parlay in a sense, and we're only getting 5x out of it. If I put $10, you can, if that's what you have to put. But I'm very confident in this play, and I'm gonna put $20 to $100. This is one of my VIP plays. So like I said in the last video, if that free YouTube play doesn't hit, we're definitely gonna fire you up a free premium pick. Okay, so let's go ahead and lock this in. And I always forget to lock it in during the videos, so I'm going to go ahead and lock it in right here, so you can see. Boom, successfully submitted. Let's make this money. I will see y'all on either Friday, Saturday. I'm gonna try to get a video out a lot earlier than I usually do, so that way you have enough time to lock in your picks. We'll catch up once this hit, and I'll talk to you when we're $100 richer. All right, everyone. Have a great Wednesday, and let's get ready for some Thursday night football. Take care.